Why, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Wow, has it been a minute since I have actually streamed. I am so excited. I want to get a little bit more into streaming eventually. It's just kind of a slower process than what I was wanting it to be. Um, I know like last year we had the subathon, which I really enjoyed. Um, Coming into this year, I wanted to do another one. I'm not exactly sure on what timeline schedule ish we will be able to get that done, but last year I also live streamed last year's Nintendo Direct that happened in around the same time. I think it was like the 21st or something like that was the last one. So I had an idea it was coming up. And especially with I've been constantly looking at like the store and stuff like that recently, and it was getting to the point where it was like I don't know what is like coming in the sense that, well, that made no sense. We constantly look at the store because you have Luigi's Mansion 2 coming out, I think in like a week. It's either this week or next week. It might be next week. And then you have Monkey Ball this coming up week. But that was basically it for like somewhat mainline Nintendo games or games that you mostly only see on Nintendo products. So I definitely knew it had to happen soon because I'm betting you that there's gonna be the final trailer of Luigi's Mansion 3 or Luigi's Mansion 2 in here, probably something about Monkey Ball because that's another game that's coming out really soon. And I know last Nintendo Direct they had a bunch of games that's like, this game released today, congratulations. So I knew it was coming out soon. But yeah, I tried to stay spoiler free. I ended up having, I think, two spoiled for me. So by the way, spoilers if you haven't watched it. I'm assuming by now if you really wanted to watch it, you would have watched it already, or you're just here to watch it with me. So, thank you so much for the support and everything. But I do have a few things. I know there's a new Mario Party. I know there's a new Legend of Zelda. I think it's similar to what was the one that came out a few years ago, The Awakening, something like that. I'm not a huge Legend of Zelda fan. Don't have a problem with the games at all, but it's just not exactly something I am gravitating towards at all times. So there is that. Other than that, I am here for the ride. I hope you are too. We got about 40 minutes of content. I'll probably watch a lot of the trailers, though if there's something like I absolutely have no idea what it's over, or if it's like a franchise I'm not really into, like Fire Emblem, not exactly a franchise I'm super into, so if there's one, I'm assuming there has to be one in here somewhere. I'll probably end up skipping Fire Emblem. But I mean, other than that, I'm here for the long haul. We'll probably be stopping, obviously, to give my own sayings and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm ready. I hope you are too. Other than that, yeah, let's get into this, shall we? I think we shall. Maybe. Okay. Gotta get positioned to where I'm nice and ready for it, right? I'm gonna lower it down just a little bit, because that's kind of loud. And I need to be louder. Ooh, okay. Okay, immediately, I can't tell. Oh, I can see down here. That kind of sucks, because you don't get to guess. But I was immediately gonna say this looks like a Mario and Luigi game just based off style. Of it. Yeah, definitely looks very interesting to say the least. Oh, those are bees. Interesting. So we're getting another Mario and Luigi. I don't think we've gotten one in the Switch era so far, so that'll be interesting to have for sure. If we have, I don't remember it. It would have been very early on, but I don't think we've had one since probably 3 or 2DS. Looks cool though. Oh, they're definitely building on like the Mario RPG and Paper Mario hype, that's for sure. Though they look really interesting. I do like that we're actually getting a new game though, because there's been so many remakes recently, which I love a good remake. Don't get me wrong, but having, even if it's a sequel, makes me very happy that we're actually getting some original content. Extinction. Even if it is literally a very similar game to those, though. I mean, if they're popular, people are gonna play them, right? So you kind of gotta stay with what's popular. Though I do like how with like Princess Peach Showtime they did something pretty new. I like different games. It's cool. I do like this art style a lot more. I like this one a lot more than the what's it called? Super Mario RPG style. I prefer this art style a lot more. Because this one, you don't really have like a chibi Mario. It's like you're actually getting some like original art style. It's cool. Brothership. I wonder what's the significance of that title. Okay, November 7th, 2024. So far, trailer looks great. Reminds me, and keep in mind, I have not played any of the Mario and Luigi franchise, so this one will also be new to me. Other than that, definitely gonna be an interesting franchise edition. Looks really nice. I definitely like this art style a lot more than I liked the Super Mario RPG art style. This one just looks a lot cleaner, but I would have to look at the art style for the other Mario and Luigi games to see how it compares, because I know at least with the Super Mario RPG, it was kind of similar art styles, which is why they went with it. But other than that, I mean, definitely a good start. Love it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be
Is there subtitles? Yeah.
Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years.
Okay, 9 years. I was like, there has to, like, this. I don't think one has came out on the Switch. I don't know when the last one was. Hold on, I'm genuinely curious now. Mario and Luigi series. I know Superstar Saga was a really big one that people liked. I think they might have just re-released it on the Switch, with the Switch expansion. I think. It's everything about the new game. Serious. There we go. Here's my Super Mario wiki. My love-interested Super Mario wiki. Yeah, so Superstar Saga was one that everyone liked. It was on Game Boy Advance. 2003. Partners in Time I've heard about. So yeah. Last one seems to have been Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. I've only heard of Bowser's Inside Story, so I haven't heard of the last one, the Bowser Jr.'s Journey. I'm not sure if that's like a tiny edition similar to how you had what was it? Super Mario World plus Bowser's Fury. So I'm not sure if it's kind of similar thing to that or what. Number of installments says, oh, Bowser's Inside Story was okay, so it is a remake. Okay. So you technically haven't had an official game come out for it since Paper Jam in 2015. And then, so it's been, 9 years. And you have 2 remakes plus like an edition of Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, and then Bowser's Inside Story plus Mario Jr.'s Journey happening. Yeah, and also the art style looks very similar. Just even just on the cover art of the ones I'm looking at in the wiki. Definitely looks very similar. So I am glad we're getting a new game. It is turn-based. Just briefly skipping over the wiki. A lot of the ones before seem to be 2D though, so that'll be interesting. What sucks is there's so many games I want to go back and play. There are so many games I want to go back and play. But it's the issue of actually doing it, and actually setting aside time to do it. like eventually once I get through with all the games I have currently on the roster, I want to go back and I want to finish up some of the games that we have on here that I just wanted to finish. And I just didn't have time to finish at the time. But then other than that, I want to go back and play games that are coming up. So like I think definitely playing Superstar Saga, that's going to be a tongue twister and I'm going to hate it. Will be nice. It is okay. It's on Nintendo Switch Online. That's what I thought. Because I think I saw someone play part of it. I probably wouldn't remember enough for it to be significant. Yeah, I would say this was a DS one because I remember it being on the DS a lot. Because it was one of the consoles I had. I don't think I played. I might have played a little bit of. Which one would it have been? It would have probably been either Dream Team or Bowser's Inside Story. I would have probably played if I played any of them. But yeah, okay. So, super cool though. I love it. Let's keep it going.
Mario and Luigi Brothership. Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
So, just scenery-wise, it reminds me a lot of was that the first world? I think it might have been. It's one of the very early worlds of the new Mario plus Rabbids game. Just seeing it just reminds me of that. I just wanted to call that out.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Okay, let's turn off subtitles for now.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
Okay. I know this was. I haven't seen a ton of things about this. Just personally. Looks super cool though. Just having it and like just doing all that, I think that'd be really fun to do. Just playing like the old games, that just sounds kind of cool. I do wonder, hold up, does it say down here? I was curious exactly how much they refresh it, because I could see a world where they like have like a weekly leaderboard and then like monthly and like all-time leaderboard. I think that'd be kind of cool if they ended up doing it. I'm not sure. I know this game's coming out really soon, so if not already, I think it's already came out actually. I think it's the deluxe edition that hasn't came out yet, or if it hasn't, it's coming out. If it has, it just came out.
Try more difficult legend challenges, like completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes.
That's cool.
Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information.
Ooh, that's cool.
Tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide.
I like that actually.
Half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive.
That seems really cool.
Last one standing?
I liked their.
Championships, NES
Okay.
edition.
I was gonna say this is coming out really soon if it hasn't come out already. Oh, it's a month. Okay, that's not bad. But I really like that they're leaning in towards a lot of the like speedrunning and stuff like that they have. Because Nintendo has a giant speedrunning community, and plus also with like Nuzlocke and stuff like that, people like modifying the game, or even just like Don't Win Mario Party and stuff like that. People are constantly modifying their game. I'm glad they're kind of leaning into that and giving them a place where they can more easily do that and not have to worry about what is going to like happen and things like that. But that's really cool.
Launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also available for pre-order.
Yeah, I knew there was a deluxe set. The deluxe set looks really cool.
Fairy Tale is about to begin.
Fairy Tale 2. I don't know much about Fairy Tale. Though I might what I know there's a new just that one cutscene reminded me of this. There's a new I'm really bad at anime names because I don't watch basically any anime. The one that has Goku in it. Haruto? No. Naruto? Something like that. One of those. Again, don't know much. Don't shame me. That one. I know they're coming out with a new fighter game. If it hasn't came out yet, it's coming out very soon. Because I know they sent a bunch of YouTubers to go play it recently. It was some sort of gaming convention they went to go watch it. Go play. I'm not exactly sure which one. But either way, I'm glad they're coming out with more games that are kind of based like that. I love my neighbors. Kind of based like that. So then also just they can get more out of the community and stuff like that. Just like really cool. I'm glad that they're like branching out of the side of like their medium. But I don't know anything about Fairy Tail. See, look, at least I knew it was an anime. Be proud of me for that. Here, we're going to go ahead and have subtitles on.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party.
We can have it up here.
Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies.
Looks cool. Not exactly my speed. Not even just because of like not even exactly because of like the content itself. Just like the game style and stuff like that. Not exactly my biggest fan. I do recognize this logo though. I'm not sure if this is a specific Fairy Tail logo or if it's just something I randomly recognize. But either way, I do recognize that logo. Either way, looks really cool. I bet some players are gonna enjoy it. Available this winter makes sense. Probably a good holiday release, but other than that, I really have no notes for this, just because it isn't my game. I've mentioned I love my neighbors, right?
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey.
This one. Alright, I want to make sure this is the right game I'm talking about. Never mind. I was originally thinking that it was talking about the one series that just recently either came out or had a collection or something that over the past few months. It's like another code, something like that. I know you can get it with the with like the coupons where like you buy them two for like $99 and you can get the games for like $10 off or whatever each if it's like the $60 game. But anyway, those games are I was looking at that and like doing a little bit of research on it, but again, not exactly my cup of tea here, but I'll see if I have any interest in it.
Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly being
I don't know if this is a new series or not either. Here, I'm gonna be nosy. What is this called? Fantasian. Is this a new one? No, it originally came out in 2021. Okay. Oh, it's an iOS game? Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna look at the Wikipedia here because I'm very curious. Oh, okay. It's through Apple Arcade. Interesting. I have that. I might actually try to see if I like it. So it looks like originally it was part 1 came out the 2nd of April 2021. Part 2 came out August 13th, 2021. And the Neo Dimension is coming out sometime in the 4th quarter of 2024. I'm glad like these like wikis are like on this. Good for them. Before it was just Apple Arcade, now it's on major consoles and Windows. That's cool. Doesn't say much about it, but it can't be that complex if it's on iOS. I'm afraid that some of the Apple Arcade games are super great, and don't get me wrong, but there's only so much complexity you can have with a tablet, just because you don't have the buttons. You like you're limited on controls, and that's why I mean with like less sophisticated. It'll be super cool though. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm afraid that I might try it on the iOS, and if I like it, we might play it here. Who knows? Maybe.
Skills are the ticket to winning.
I usually try to avoid these type of games when it comes to unless it's a live stream. If I were to do it for a live stream, it'd be a different story probably. But it would be different if it was a live stream, because then it's like, oh, I might stream it for a few hours and that'd be it. But when it comes to things such as doing it as a series, with there being no end with a lot of these games, you would have a hard time ending the series and knowing when to end it, which is why I try to avoid these type of things, especially when it comes to videos. If it were to come to things such as live streaming, might debate it. I would probably want to check out the Apple Arcade game before I agree to anything.
Battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once. You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot. Let them go! Now, let us save the world together.
Oh, interesting.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
With the same quarter four, I was assuming it was a holiday release.
Another sports
Ooh.
coming to Spoko Square.
Okay. Basketball is a big thing we're adding.
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with Nintendo Switch Sports, mainly because I've never played it. But they only made, at least in my opinion, they only made Nintendo Switch Sports because of the success of Wii Sports. And the Nintendo Switch Sports didn't get the hype it originally got, mainly because, at least I think, it was either Nintendo Switch, it was either Wii Sports, or it was a Wii Play. But I think it's like supposed to be like one of like the top 3 or 5 games in the world, something like that. Sold because it was given with every Wii. I mean, you have a few other ones that came out afterwards, but none of them compete, and it's just like, you probably just need to stop at this point. But it's also just like, I don't know, it's hard to say with the whole Nintendo Switch Sports. Like, I wish they would have either brought something with it or done something. I want to see. Does it say? Here, I'm just going to search up top sold games. Because I know, yeah, Wii Sports. Okay, it was Wii Sports. Sold almost 83 million. Wow. Dang. Okay. Oh, Minecraft's up to 300 million? Dang. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is actually strangely highly up there with 70 million. Super Mario Bros., the original one, only hit 58. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Wow. Pokemon. Okay, hold up. I just wanted to give you these stats real quick. We'll go back to the video in a second. Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. So the original first gen. Is this all first gen? I think it's all first gen. Sold 47.5 million, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong. But then you have Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hit just under 46 million. That's funny. Dang. And like, also, it's kind of weird because you see all of these Nintendo games just constantly hitting these charts, which is also just a whole great thing. Oh wait, they're lumping Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe together, I believe, to make those sale numbers, which makes more sense. I was like, how is Mario Kart 8, what, number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so now it's Minecraft with 300 million, GTA 5 with 200 million, Tetris, with EA coming out 2006. So I'm guessing maybe not the original Tetris, unless Tetris is just that young. Okay, Tetris is not that young. Okay, I see down here the original Tetris. Okay, Tetris by EA sold 100 million, and then Wii Sports, and then surprisingly enough, it's PUBG, which is also interesting. Anyway, side tangent. I know. Completely normal. Anyway, let's keep it going. We got basketball. Guys, we got basketball. Don't worry.
In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
That'll be cool though, to have 2-on-2. But I'm curious exactly how it's going to work, like with multiple people using the same Switch. Like, it would definitely be hard to do it with same people, I think. Oh, okay, so you can do local with that. But I'm curious exactly how that local works. And like relative to like where you are. If it's like either you have to where you all have like a play in a room and it's like physically sensing your movement and like where you're facing, or if you have to physically move yourself with the Joy-Con, like the control stick, and then it's like, I'm very curious on that movement. Like, that's gonna be something very interesting. I want to see it. Am I gonna play it now? But I didn't have the original game. But definitely would like to see someone do it.
The update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
It'll be cool though, definitely. What is this? MIO Memories in Orbit? New game? Okay, I'm okay with the new game. This definitely reminds me a lot of like Hollow Knight. And I know there was tons of people wanting the new Hollow Knight to come out, though I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm not sure if they got it or not. Though again, I'm trying to just watch it and not have tons of spoilers. Oh, that's all we get. Dang.
It's an array of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
This game, I feel as if they would have gotten good traction. I feel like there would have been a ton of ads for like Disney Channel and stuff like that for this one. But as a Nintendo gamer, I didn't see a bunch for this. Just saw it was on Direct. I think it was on the original Direct, last year's June Direct, because it came out late last year, I think. I don't truly remember though, but it's definitely like getting there, that's for sure. But glad to see a new update, though probably won't ever play it. What was it? What was that game? Where you were like Mickey and it was like painting and stuff like that. Epic Mickey. I played maybe part of the first one, maybe like a few hours into it, but I was like a small kid, didn't really know what I was doing. So I'm curious exactly how it compares, but I do like the art style for this, that's for sure. But other than that, I don't really have any attachment to playing it.
His detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help.
Oh, that's cool to actually like understand the story of it, because I never actually fully got the story. That seems kind of fun. Definitely feels like a kid's game though, so I don't think I'd really care for it. I'll say there's a lot of like later shades that happen with these, so I was glad to see it.
Adventures await.
Oh, we got a Hello Kitty game. That's cool.
Customize your character.
Looks cool.
Then befriend Hello Kitty
Probably won't play it,
and other
but looks
familiar
cool.
faces in this open world adventure. Team up with your new pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches.
When I was a
on
kid,
console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
I didn't have a problem with, like, whatever it is. I liked a lot of, whoa, hold up.
Get loony in this.
I'm gonna focus on this real quick, and then we're gonna go back to that. I never really had a problem with, Hello Kitty as a kid. It was fun. We enjoyed her. I had a few things with Hello Kitty, but not, I don't think today would be my style. It'd be interesting to find out, but we'll see.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny,
This seems cool.
Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports.
Ooh, multiple sports too.
Power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But watch out for falling anvils.
I was kind of hoping
World of Sports
Would it-
crashes onto the
when I saw this, I was kind of hoping it would be more of like a actual Looney Tune style game, but honestly, with how much work they've been putting into what's the new one that just relaunched? Multiverses, I think is what it is. With how much work they've been putting into that, I shouldn't have expected a full actual like storyline game coming to a console, but still definitely be really cool. I think it will definitely rival some of the sports games that they put on the Nintendo Switch over the past few years, like Mario Soccer or Strikers or whatever it's called. Mario Tennis was really good, but I think that was because it was a starting game, so a lot of people got into it. Will it probably beat it? No, but could it rival it? Yeah. Trying to think of other games that could probably rival. I don't remember what sports it even said now, but it could definitely rival some of the mainline Mario sports games.
Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on.
That's cool though.
Emergency meeting.
Or are we getting Among Us?
And imposter roles are being added to Among Us.
Oh, that's cool.
Players, when eliminated as a noisemaker, plant tracking devices on others as a tracker, or turn invisible while taking out players at.
I feel as if Among Us, Inner Sloth, great company. I don't have a problem with them at all. But I think their main issue was that they didn't capitalize on their success with Among Us sooner. And I think slowly it's like gained like a cult following, so then like you have still people playing it and stuff like that. So I don't think they're at all have to like worry about that type of thing. But I think the main thing that slowed them down is the year. It was about like July-ish 2020. June, July 2020, something like that. It was around where what was the Pikmin? No, not Pikmin. Was it Henry Stickmin? Yeah. Hold on. Totally spell. Henry Stickmin Collection came out just right around there. And I think ultimately that's what kind of doomed them into not being able to build off their success because they were so worried about that one. To be able to put like these paid DLCs and stuff like that on there. But I am glad they're still working on it. And I think if they keep on working on it, they'll slowly have like these like little like upticks of like people coming back to it, which I don't think's a big issue for them. I think they'll definitely have fun with it, but I do wonder, one, is this what they want? To constantly be coming back, because I think this original came out in like 2017. It's got really popular because of the pandemic and stuff like that. And so you have the issue of, well, did people actually truly want to do this? Or like did the team really actually want to keep on working on it? Or in 2, do they have any future things that they want to be working on, but they're constantly updating this, or what? Because I think they're just a small team. It's like, I don't think it's smaller. I think it's smaller than like 10 people. So you have that issue of they could work on other things, but are they going to with the success they can get from Among Us? So just an interesting observation. That's about it with that one.
As a phantom, suss things out when this free update for Among Us.
And it's free too, which is even like, huh? But I think each of their games is like $5 is like the game. I don't remember how much Henry Stick was. It was cheap too. The Henry Stick. $14.99 for all of it, and there was a ton of that game. Like, there was tons of chapters and stuff like that in there. I played it on the channel if you guys want to go watch it, but it was definitely like a lot. That's for sure. We're going to Farmagia. I don't know how to say that in English accent, so I'm gonna let them say it.
Your army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role.
I accidentally muted myself. Farmagia. Okay. Also, I did notice that they gave it a Spanish name. Interesting. That's all I gotta say.
In the land's civilization, 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate.
I'm not sure if this is a Nintendo Switch exclusive, but if so, I'm definitely like mildly competing with Pokemon. Though I don't think that Pokemon is getting another installment this year, because they just released Scarlet and Violet, and then before that they released a remake. So I think this year we'll probably have the year off of Pokemon, and then next year they'll probably come out with another remake, is what I'm guessing. Because I think it's been like every 3 to 5, or every like 3 years we've gotten a new Pokemon gen. I think. Here, I want to actually look at this. Wiki. There we go. It's 19 video games. There we go. These are the list. Okay, so interesting. They on the wiki they have it listed as red and green, and then blue is like the under, which is interesting. I'm like, okay. Oh, I forget we're getting the new Legends game coming out soon. That makes sense. So it looks like, actually looking at it, there's only been a few years they've actually quote-unquote taken off from doing a Mario title. Not Mario, Pokemon. It was 1997, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2011, 2015, and 2024, they're taking the year off, it looks like. I'm okay with that. I also forgot Legend Arceus came out the same year Scarlet and Violet did, which I still eventually want to go play. I have so many games, like, I literally own it. I could probably... Do I have it here? I think I have it here. But I could literally start playing it right now. But it's like, I don't have time. It's the worst part. Okay. But definitely find it a little bit close to this game, a little bit close to Pokemon. Though I do like how they're putting their own spin on it and making it unique. But just comments that they're putting it out on a year that Pokemon isn't coming out, which I think is just a good move for them to do regardless.
To your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat. Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes. Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Yeah, it definitely looks really cool. Probably won't be a game I cover on the channel. Might play it on my own. Mainly just because, again, games like that where they don't truly have like an end. So I think this one would probably have an end. But I don't know, just like one of those games, not really into it. Try to stick more mainline games, but definitely would probably potentially play on my own time if I had time, but we'll see. What's next? Ooh, Donkey Kong. I had a feeling we were getting the Donkey Kong game. It looks like it's
Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The villainous Tiki Tat tribe has
definitely really interesting.
wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard.
Definitely looks interesting,
In the way, just stomp 'em
but looks like just a remake, which isn't something
and roll
that I'll
on.
probably end up buying.
Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas.
I'd be interested in playing it though.
From manic mine
But I'll
carts,
probably just play it on the original system. 'Cause it's on the Wii.
flying rocket barrels,
I can easily get it on the Wii.
and even hitching a ride
If
on
it was
a
like
there are plenty of
the GameCube, it might be a little harder, but I don't know why I want to say Game Boy, but
buddy for two-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the
looks cool
additional
though.
levels from the Nintendo 3DS
That's definitely for sure.
version.
Definitely looks cool.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Swing
Also, this is definitely a after holiday release.
16.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Get a boss. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. For the sake of time here, I'm probably just gonna skip this. Mainly because probably won't play it. Looks super cool though. I'm glad to see that they're remaking a lot of the older games though. Like that's something that's like definitely needs to be done.
Let's have some fun, Co.
That's a funny pun, I gotta say.
Say hello to Jaws.
I've seen ads for this before.
Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly?
It seems a lot more like
Co is coming to life.
what was the game? It had a lot of Disney properties on it. It was like a Skylanders type game. What was it? Was it Infinity? It was Infinity. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Infinity. It reminds me a lot of that. Skylanders had its own thing. But like Infinity, like it reminds me a lot of Infinity.
Mashup
Which
for the ages.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
More than 60 characters as you explore
As long as you don't have to buy each individual character.
TV shows and more.
That's cool, you get a little FNAF.
To gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar
Or even kind of reminds me of like the
Jurassic World and
Lego Dimensions as well.
Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th.
Definitely looks cool though.
We've got a
And they have all the properties to do it, so
silly and strategic games.
interesting.
Ready for
Oh, Luigi's Mansion. Okay.
foolish proportions?
I haven't decided if I want to do Luigi's Mansion 2. I think I'd probably go back and do Luigi's Mansion 1, and then do 2, then do 3.
Creepy ghosts. Tricky traps.
Though I have played a little bit of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch.
That one looks cool though.
27.
Because it was
Pre-order
coming close, yeah.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch
Interesting. It almost kind of looked like a Metopia, but I'm not sure if it's similar or not.
Customize all sorts of outfits,
That looks cool though.
decorate your island however you'd like, and more.
Okay, so like it's like they're combining Metopia and
Team up to catch
like an Animal Crossing.
The new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
That looks cool though. I might do a small video on it, maybe.
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Never played Metal Slug. That reminds me of what was it called? Adobe Flash game I used to play when I was a kid.
And build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
Looks cool though.
You can also slug it out with other players in online.
Definitely looks cool. That's for sure.
Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Oh, that's my computer. That's fun.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike
Mm,
RPG. Board your stagecoach.
Alright, let's
and
go to
sail
Nintendo Switch Online.
across the- More classic titles are on the way.
Let's see what we got over here. A Link into the Past. That'd be
Play
fun.
Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons.
Looks cool
in
though.
The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
I didn't know it was called that. I thought it was just Link to the Past.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
Oh, that'd be cool. I want to play more of the
Plus,
expansion
coming
pack
to the
games
new
though.
Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online, mature 17 plus collection of games.
Ooh, interesting. Turok.
Dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Okay. Turok's fine. I don't recognize this. What's a
Infiltrate
Perfect Dark?
corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now
Looks
with
cool.
online
Cool though.
multiplayer.
Oh, that's fun.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online
Later
Plus
today.
expansion pack members later today.
Love it. Sweet. What else we got going on?
Set sail to save the day.
Love it.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with
I'm gonna go ahead and
phantoms.
skip this. I don't really have any interest in this.
I will take all of this
I'm gonna see what this one is.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
My neighbor says no though.
7 arcade games.
I don't understand what they're
Marvel
doing.
and Capcom
We do have
characters
speed
are
bumps.
finding their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash in X-Men.
It seems cool though.
Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Is it like a
2, New Age
collection?
of Heroes.
Yeah, okay, it's a collection. I was about to say
Down the king
I haven't seen this game before, but either way, it seems really cool. Is this like a buy or is it like a free?
Hit up training
That's
mode
what I
to
want to
push
know.
your
Is it a
fighting
buy or
skills
is it a free?
Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Is it a buy or is it free? You gotta tell me. Tell me, bud.
Or play co-op in The Punisher.
Seems cool though.
You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork. Or
Oh,
listen
that's
to
cool.
music from each game.
I'm assuming all that's original to the other games.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, I was more curious about price, but you do notice how they don't say any prices. Okay, this is what we're wanting. There you are. Welcome to a bigger, bolder Mario Party.
This game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready
Ooh.
to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I saw a comment when I was trying to avoid things, obviously, and it was like, yeah, this is the DLC that Super Mario Party never got, and I was like, yes, because everyone was wanting DLC for it, but we never got it. Even if it was like, even if it was paid DLC, I think people would have been fine with it. It felt like it was a nice game, but it felt empty in a way. And so I'm glad we're at least getting whatever this is. I'm not sure if it's actually like a new game or if it's DLC or what, but that'll be interesting to find out. I'm guessing it's a new game.
Let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete
Ooh,
to
okay,
collect
we're getting
the
back the
most
original Mario board from what's that, Mario Party 1.
To travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria.
There is new maps though, okay.
Game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale.
That's cool.
Fast. Ride around and stay on track.
Ooh, that's interesting. I like that, actually. That you're like riding different things. They're definitely taking the vibes of Mario Party 2.
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow
The
of
boards, I
tide
must say, look
shapes
great.
your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
Definitely a fan of these
Five
boards.
new game boards.
Okay, hold up. We're gonna analyze these real quick. Mega Wiggler's Tree Party. Can't really see a whole lot here. I'll move this. Got a big Wiggler here saying hi. Just kind of reminds me of like a Boggly Woods type thing going on here. Looks cool though. What else we got over here? King Bowser's Keep. With most of these, there's usually some sort of Bowser board, so that seems kind of regular. It doesn't look loopy though, so I wonder if you start down here and then you kind of go here and then you kind of like loop around all of this, which would be kind of interesting to mess with. And then these are the three they just highlighted.
Two boards from previous Mario
Okay,
Party.
so say I definitely recognize that one, and this one they hadn't shown yet. I don't think. Those are some good boards though.
Games make their return.
I do love that.
Some mini games are action-packed challenges.
Ooh, we're getting new mini games too. That's so nice.
A battle of wits and more. And some are controlled
Looks cool,
by
though.
gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Okay, we love some good
With over
different mini games.
110 mini games.
Ooh, 110. Let's go.
Also,
Ooh, what's this?
up to 20
Koopathon?
players can go head-to-head online in the Koopathlon mode.
That's cool, actually.
Compete against your rivals.
I don't have to do some of those.
Place. Try your best to come out on top.
Just all of my content after this comes out, just Mario Party.
Wait,
By myself.
more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway.
Ooh.
Super Mario Party Jamboree
October
launches on the
17th.
Nintendo Switch system
Add that to my
October
list.
17th.
I'm assuming it's a new game then.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree. With new boards, mini games,
I'm glad they're adding tons of more mini games.
and more. Get ready
Because
for
it
the
felt like with
biggest
the
Mario
mini
Party
games
in
of the
Sega
last
history.
one, just weren't there.
And now, please take a look at this.
What do you got for me, bud? Oh, this is the new Legend of Zelda. Okay. I did have it spoiled to me that there was new Legend of Zelda, but I didn't know anything about it. Looks cool though. I don't have a problem with it. I think honestly because the main reason here, I'll pause for a second. The main reason I stopped playing Breath of the Wild, which I did I think one stream on, it was mainly that like the huge environment of it was making my head hurt in a way, because like that's the reason why I can't do tons of bulk recording. Like I'll usually record like maybe like 2 in a day, maybe 3, but especially when you're doing hours, because like usually most of my content is just like an hour video. I usually try to try to limit myself to only 3 a day, like max. Mainly because just the amount of stuff like happening on screen, it just hurts my eyes after a while. And I think honestly if I were to try to play something like this, it'd probably be a lot easier for me. This is coming out in 2025, right? There's no way it's coming out in 2024. Though who knows, it might. If it does come out in 2024, it's definitely a holiday release. But I know a lot of the new Zelda has been coming out around like May, so I could have to see this being like a May 2025 release. That is for sure. Looks super cool though. I do love it, like the art style and stuff like that. I know there's another one that looks very similar to this that came out a few years ago. Echoes of Wisdom. It was like The Awakening something. I don't know. Look it up.
Hello, everyone.
I'll
I'm
look it up while this guy talks.
producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the
Oh, I didn't even
protagonist's
notice that.
role.
That's super cool.
You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style
It was
that
Link's
breaks
Awakening, okay, in
conventions,
2019.
past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
You got it, boss. Don't get tell me twice.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
I love it. So she's
By
music and
wielding the
magic and stuff like
Tri-Rod
that. That's
at
cool.
a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo.
Ooh.
Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's
Interesting.
a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
I love
Just
that.
like that.
That's kind of funny.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
So this is like a weird
How you
Minecraft
use them
version.
separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
I love that. Okay.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also
Interesting.
create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
That's actually really cool. I love
Monsters have
that.
different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
I love that. That's
Wisdom
actually really
is
cool.
key, after all.
That's so cool. This one's probably on my list. I wasn't expecting a Zelda to be on my list, but it is on my list.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the echo ability.
I also
which
love his
channels
shirt.
Princess
That's just a
Zelda's
completely
wisdom.
random thing. It's like
There
his
are
shirt.
lots
It's
of
great.
echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
Yeah,
Legend of
definitely.
Zelda:
Ooh.
Echoes of Wisdom launches
September.
26th.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
A
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda
I knew
series
this was also
will
coming.
also be
I forgot about
available
that.
at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
Looks super cool though.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Yeah, Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Yeah, come on, you gotta give us some more.
Let loose and party on.
Ooh, okay, hold up. But I think they're probably gonna play music, so I'm gonna mute it on your end, so I can at least hear it and commentate over it. I would play more Just Dance, absolutely, if there wasn't the copyright whole issue. Though, it's... I don't know. It's like, for me, I love doing Just Dance. I just feel at this point, it's just kind of like a cop-out. Like, I wish they would do stuff differently, but, I mean, I'm not making the games. Though, I know for, like, the, oh, that's interesting. Easy, medium, and hard. That's new. That'll be interesting to see. But, it'll be interesting to see... Here. It'll be interesting to see how they do that. But also, so like for the last subathon we did, I did, I think an hour or two of Just Dance. Loved it. But the main issue I have with doing Just Dance, one, it'd have to be like a live stream like that. And I liked it because I get to like private afterwards. And so then, one, it was exclusive for people who showed up to the subathon, but then two, it was a way for, you know, us to connect, obviously. But then, it makes it hard for me to do like a video, obviously, but then also it's like the copyright things and stuff like that, because I'm not gonna keep the music on there. I don't want to deal with all that has to do with the lawsuits of everything. But part of me just, I don't know, wishes they would do a little bit different with a lot of the stuff they've done with Just Dance over the past 5-ish years. Probably like their first, I would say, good 5 games that they came out with, super love, super great, everything in between. But now it just feels like kind of like a cash grab, and it's like, I wish what they would do. I like what they're doing with the single Just Dance, that's nice, but then every year charging $60 to add 40 games while also having a premium pass, to me, good from a business standpoint, bad from a consumer standpoint. For me, if I get Just Dance Plus, I should have access to every song in the Just Dance library, which also makes me upset that not every song is in the Just Dance Plus library. That's another thing that makes me mildly upset, is not every song is available. So it's like, you can charge more for it. Like, I think, not even cheapest, most expensive, technically, is like $4 a month. Super cheap. I don't have a problem with that at all. But if you were up it to, let's say, a normal, I think Spotify just went up to like $12 now. Charge $7-8, give me access to all of the songs you've ever done, and then don't charge me for a new edition every single time when it's the same like software that you're using. Also, something that made me upset is, for a while I loved speedrunning, I guess, in a way, but it was more about length. Like a length of how long you Just Dance without stopping. Like, I think the rules were you did 2 hours, and then every 2 hours you got a 15-minute break technically. And then you just went for as long as possible. Like, but you couldn't stop. Like, you had to just keep on going with random, just keep on doing it that way. I loved doing it, but with this new Just Dance software they have that they're doing it with, you can't really do it that way super well. They now made it where you have a shuffle option, but the recommendations from immediately as soon as you're done playing a song suck. And so you have to completely exit out of it, go back to the songs page, and then hit shuffle. It's just like, give me the shuffle on the next page. You'd be perfectly fine. But I don't know. They're working on it. They're doing some good things, I must say. They're constantly updating it, it feels like. I just wish, again, the 40 new songs, make it cheaper. Or even, I don't know, have a discount code if you already have the Plus. I don't know. Just make it more cost effective for people who enjoy your franchise. Especially if you consider, like, for me, I have Just Dance version 2023, and I don't have access to the 2024 songs, which for me is fine, whatever. But it's also like, I'm paying for your Plus. I bought the game. I have the software. Just let me pay a monthly fee to get everything. Don't make me pay $50 plus a monthly fee. It's just like, I don't know. Like, eventually over time, it'd probably be cheaper, but it's gonna be years. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that, you know? Especially when it's $50 every single year plus your monthly fee. So technically, if you do the math, it's like $4 a month. It's $3 or $4 a month. I think it might be 4. 4, that's $48. That's a whole new game right there. That's almost $100 a year in Just Dance. If you have the plus you buy a new game every year. Yeah, it's like, anyway, sorry to be rambling. Let's keep it going. I'll keep it back up once it goes. October 24th, that makes sense. Okay, we're done with that. We'll keep it going.
Lego Adventure is on the
Ooh,
horizon.
another Lego?
It's the
What's
world of
this?
Horizon in Lego
Oh,
form.
Horizon? I don't
Join the
know
She-Hunter
this?
Aloy on has to save the
What is Horizon? I'm curious. Is it this? Oh, it is this. Okay, never mind. I recognize it.
world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes.
Looks cool though.
Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other
I just
locations
probably wouldn't have
inspired by the
expected this
original
franchise to be made into a Lego game.
Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere.
Because it's a lot more like
Use an array of gadgets like blast
movies
boots
they
and
make into it.
gravity
Like originals
balls
look like a
to
Jurassic
hunt
Park.
down. From the
I'm not gonna
nimble
lie.
launchers to mighty sawtooths. You
It definitely
might even
originally
come
looked like a
across the
Jurassic Park.
fearsome Thunderjaw.
Looks
As you
fun though.
progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize
Would I
her
probably play
appearance
it?
with lots of
No.
outfits.
But I'm also
Oh, and you
not.
don't have to explore this
I didn't
vast
know what
wilderness
Horizon
alone.
was before I
Team up with
looked up.
familiar
I mean, I knew what
faces,
Horizon was.
and
I hadn't
two-player
correlated the
killer
two.
online co-op.
I just had seen things.
Lego
Like the
Horizon Adventures launches
logo.
on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Looks cool though. I bet Horizon players might like it. Who knows?
Stray's journey begins.
Ooh, are we getting another Stray game, or is this the same Stray game, but just being imported? I've seen people play it. I don't know if it'd be my cup of tea or not. I watched like it was Simply Nailogical that played it. I think. I know she did a lot of cat games.
Cyber City through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends.
I think it was Simply that played this,
Alongside
but
its
I've seen
own
it.
known as B12 to find your way home.
Looks cool though.
Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new paths.
And
for
when I say I've
yourself,
watched her play it, I watched for like
and
an hour or
stealthily
two
squeeze
in a
into tight
random part that she
spaces.
was playing.
Think like a
So I
cat
couldn't tell
trying
you
to
where
make
she
your
was
way
doing.
through
It was like a
safety.
tree, I think.
Careful though. Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swamp.
We love that.
Keep exploring to venture
Oh,
into
there you go.
more
I f-
areas of this
it was this tree.
unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety.
I love it.
Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay, so it's just a port. Okay. That's cool though.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Are we getting another Hobbit game?
If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the Rings Hobbit game.
leisurely
Is there
existence
other
nestled away
Lord of the
in
Rings
that
games?
quiet corner of
I assume there
Middle-earth
has to be,
can
right?
yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the
Okay, yeah,
shop.
there is other Lord of
As
the
a
Rings games.
newcomer to the little
I'm
hills
just
of
gonna be
the
nosy.
Bogwatch,
What do we look like?
befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal or three. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build
Was it
a
really
Hobbit
what I was looking
community is
for?
by hosting a dinner party with
Oh,
your
it's all the
dishes.
Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Plus,
Okay.
you can trade with your neighbors for
Wow,
unique decorations or
1982
special
was the first
ingredients
one?
for even tastier meals.
And I'm like not paying attention to
Many
this, but it's
Hobbits and
fine.
Familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
I am curious. What's this called? Tales of the Shire? It's not on here yet. Wow. Is it maybe on here? Yes, it is. Okay, so it is on. Okay, it's on all major systems. Okay, I was curious. Looks cool though. I don't have a problem with it. Would I probably play it? No, it's not my thing. Ooh.
Interrogate, check.
Are we getting another Ace Attorney?
Two Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan,
Ooh.
are coming to Nintendo Switch as
That's
one
cool.
collection.
I have all of them purchased. I just have never had the time to play it. Again, whole other issue. But it's like I have all of the games. If you want me to play it, let me know down below. But definitely something I'd be interested in playing, that is for sure.
The prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes.
Oh, that's cool.
Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve
I think it'd be
the
fun.
case.
I would just need like a day or two to sit down and play it. Because I would be afraid of forgetting things
Original series character
if I
design.
stretched out like I normally do.
Swap to the original sprites for a more
Ooh, that's
classic
cool.
look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and more.
Again, I would love to play these games.
Past
I
and
don't have.
present collide as
I don't
you
know what I
explore the
have. I think I have the first 3 games, or mainline 3 games, something like that maybe.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo
I might have to play
Switch
this
September
eventually.
6th.
I'm gonna play them eventually.
Begin later today on Nintendo
It's just
eShop.
when I want to get into it, you know. Okay, we got. Looks like I got 3 more here. What is this? Last Defense Academy. I don't know much about this. Yeah. Oh. Oh, just skimming through. See, I really wanted to watch all this, but that looks interesting. Interesting.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down.
Interesting.
A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
Okay.
While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
Sounds interesting of a game title.
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student
Just-
enemies for 100 days.
Oh, this is like a
An academy shrouded
Plants
in
vs.
secrecy
Zombies type game. Interesting.
and the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100
Looks cool though.
Colored by extreme
I'm not sure if I would
despair,
play it or not.
return
Looks
to his
cool.
normal life? The creators of
Or it
Love
might not be
Love
it.
present
Like a Plants vs. Zombies thing. But
Last
maybe interesting.
Defense Academy,
Early 2025.
launching on
Okay, I
Nintendo
got time to think
Switch
about it at least.
next year.
Definitely get a few more trailers probably before it comes out.
Embark on a
Probably
side
another
spanning
Nintendo Direct before it comes out.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Not really my thing, so I think I'll skip. Ooh, Metroid Prime 4. Do we already have Metroid Prime 4? Or is this a new one? I don't know that answer actually. Kazagear 20X9? Interesting. I know very little about Metroid. I'm not gonna lie. I know very little about Metroid. Definitely looks super cool though. This has to be a new game, right? Hold on. Be nosy now. This is a new game, right? It was originally announced in 2017. Dang. Wow. Scheduled for release in 2025. Okay. It looks super cool. I've never been a person who's like, yes, Metroid, let's go. But either way, it looks super cool. I love the graphics, I love the first person. I bet some Metroid people are like freaking out over this when they watch that. It's like, would I be interested in playing it? Potentially. But for me, the super realistic games like that kind of hurt my head. So, would probably stay away from it unless I watched some gameplay of it and I was like, yes, I must play.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title.
Yeah, huh, really? You announced it originally when you came out with the Switch back in 2017?
A little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's.
I don't know how much more people can wait, bud.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hold up, I'm curious. Okay, it says Nintendo Switch. I was originally going to question, like, wait, is this going to be one of the first titles onto their new platform? But if it says Nintendo Switch, I bet it's probably not. But if it didn't say Nintendo Switch on there, I'd be like, interesting. But, yeah, do we have anything else?
Thank you for watching.
Okay. That was a very interesting direct. I want to go through really quickly what my thoughts are. So things I'm really happy for to see. New Mario and Luigi game that looks really fun. Nintendo World Championships. This will be a fun game. Am I probably gonna get it? Maybe. Fairy Tale 2. Vintation Neo Dimension, not really super into. Like, would be maybe interesting, but probably not gonna play it. Or at least right now. Nintendo Switch Sports. Whole other issue. Mio looked interesting. I would want to know more about it before I were to sign on for it. Disney Illusion Island seems to, like, out of my age range. Same with Hello Kitty Island Adventure, though I bet, like, kids would probably love both of those. Wacky World of Sports. I think this could definitely rival some of the sports content that the Switch has, though I am unsure how it is going to perform overall. Would I play it? Potentially. Just kind of depends. A lot of the sports games, that's why I liked what the tennis game did. The tennis game did this really well, where they had a really good single player campaign. And if more sports games like did better with that, I think I would be more willing to play them. So unless it has a really good single player campaign, probably won't really play a whole lot of it. Would maybe play a demo on it if they had one. Among Us, glad to see they're adding more things to it. Said a lot about Among Us. Vermagia looks super fun. Probably won't play it. I think definitely if you're really wanting some Pokemon feels, because we're not getting a Pokemon game this year, would definitely be something very, like, kind of scratch that itch, unless you want to play, unless you go back to play another game. Donkey Country Returns, it's a Wii title. That's what kind of makes me upset about a lot of these remakes, is they're not going far back enough that people are wanting them. Because for me, a Wii, got a Wii U, put in a Wii game, call it a day. But it's also, like, glad to see that they're coming out with some remakes as well. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. I skipped that one mainly for time. I would maybe be interested in doing some Dragon Quest because I know how just a big fan base it has, and see if I would personally love it. But otherwise, it's kind of like whatever, to me at least. Though it seems like I bet a lot of people are really excited for that. Just probably not my game. Funko Fusion reminds me a lot of like the Lego Dimensions, Disney Infinity and stuff like that. So I would probably watch a little bit of content of it, see if I was interested, and then potentially play it. But other than that, probably won't play it. Luigi's Mansion 2, I want to go back and play Luigi's Mansion 1 before I go play Luigi's Mansion 2. So probably won't initially play it, but might do might do like a series where I go and play all three. New Deppum Men reminds me a lot of Meatopia, and what was the other game? Oh, Animal Crossing. So we'll see how that goes. Genius Seniority. Here, I want to look them up. Just because I don't know anything about them. Oh, they did a lot of Pokemon games. Interesting. Okay. I think that'd be decent. Where was I at? That one could be interesting. Depends how much it is, truly. Dark Extension 2, skipped it. Expansion pack, always love a good expansion pack. It's kind of like whatever. I like that they're adding a new Legend, another Legend of Zelda game. Then they did Metroid, and then a few games that are more quote unquote 17 plus, which makes sense. For some of the violence stuff like that, it doesn't really show up because it's an older game. But other than that, it was kind of cool. It would have been nice to see some other stuff, like, because they're doing a lot of like newer games. Seeing some like more of like the older Mario parties and stuff like that would have been kind of cool. But you get what you get. Skipped that one. Didn't really care much. Marvel vs. Capcom, could see some Smash Bros. People getting happy about that. Not really my cup of tea personally. Super Mario Party Jamboree, I think I'll be really excited for it. Like, they're putting a lot of stuff into it, but it feels almost too similar to the normal Super Mario Party. So I'll be curious exactly how that works, and just curious how they're gonna do a lot of things with it. So definitely, I'm excited for it, but I'm curious how it's gonna work. Legend of Zelda: Echoes of the Wisdom. I might end up trying the other one. What's the other one? Link's Awakening. See how that one was. But I probably think this one would be a really good one to do as well. Justice 25. I said all my grievances with a lot of the Just Dances nowadays. I love the franchise, but they're kind of driving themselves down to the ground. So, am I gonna play Justice 25? Probably not. But am I gonna keep on playing Just Dance? Yeah. Cause a lot of their older music is what I kind of want, cause that's kind of what you get with a lot of it. Lego Horizon Adventures, pretty cool, pretty fun. Everything in between, it was alright. Didn't really fully remember what Horizon was beforehand, but I think a Horizon player might like it, or even a normal person who plays a lot of Lego games might also like it. But originally that was gonna be like a Jurassic Park thing. I was like, huh? But anyway, Stray. This is just a import. Stray's a fine game. I don't have a problem with Stray at all. Am I probably gonna play the port? Nah. Do I think it would bring more people to them in the franchise? Yeah, probably. Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. Probably be a really good cash grab for the holidays. Yeah. Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. I think Ace Attorney people are gonna love it. I eventually want to go through the Ace Attorney games. I have them purchased. They are literally downloaded. I just haven't had time to play them. Last Defense Academy seems really cool. Not exactly sure if this would be one I would immediately gravitate towards playing originally, but that trailer seems very interesting, and I would love to see more of it. It's early 2025, yeah. So it's definitely after the holidays. So it just depends how all the holiday launches work out for me. Don't have anything really with Romancing Saga 2. And then the Metroid 4 isn't exactly my cup of tea, mainly because those giant immersive games, even though with Nintendo Switch you can only really get so immersive with their with their pixels and stuff like that, but for me it kind of just messes me up. Not really a huge thing I really want to deal with, though. I think I'd really like watching people play it. I just think me playing it would not be the greatest. So I can try not to sneeze. But yeah, they definitely have some big hitters in here. I was kind of expecting a Pokemon game, but I forgot they already announced the next Pokemon game. There was the only one that was like, huh? Another thing. What else are I missing out of this one? Sonic. The last Sonic that we had was the Sonic Superstars, which, when did that come out? I know it was recently, but it feels like it wasn't that recent. Sonic Superstars. Yeah, October of last year. Yeah, so it was close. So we don't have a Sonic in this one. I could see Sonic. I wasn't expecting Sonic to come out this year, but Sonic being, I was expecting like an early Sonic for next year. Though I think with Sonic Frontiers, I think that was a holiday launch. I think. Yeah. So this is the first year in a minute where we haven't had a Sonic game for the year. So I wonder if they're gonna release anything like that. I also did notice they didn't have Super Monkey Ball on here. That's coming out relatively soon, I think. Yeah, Banana Rumble supposed to be coming out really soon. And I think like next week, and that wasn't on there. I was like, huh? Does it say? Here, I can look up here. It's really soon. The 25th, yeah. I was gonna say, it's within the next week. So kind of shocked not to see that in there as well, though I know that one was coming, so. I know it's coming, so kind of makes sense. I would have expected to get around, like, here with Luigi's Mansion. But, yeah. Well, that's kind of my take. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, etc. if you guys do want more streams and also just general deep dives into directs and stuff like that. I love doing the trailers and stuff like that, and the trailers seem to perform pretty well. So definitely something I'd be interested in coming back to. I don't think there's any other big games that we've covered that have trailers popping up. But with this direct, we probably won't get a ton of trailers for a minute now. Probably until July. But let me know if you guys want me to react to a trailer and I'll react to it. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to slap a like down below. Subscribe to it is YouTube, and I shall see you next time. Bye guys.